So let us start with the passive house design and where we actually should start. That's not passive house, but that is things that we need to keep in mind when we speak about sustainability, lifetime of buildings, if they are movable. Town planning, that's where it already starts. Passive house starts on town planning with orientation of allotments, planting, color schemes, R-code and shape of buildings. So this is at the end our policymakers that really need to look into that. Or if you are buying or you're helping clients to buy, that you actually look into that. And does it make sense to buy that allotment or not regarding regulations, orientation, and situation on that site. Then selection of location and allotment. So orientation, regulation given, that's what I just spoke about. And then shape of the building and layout. Size matters. That's what we really have to look at. Now, when we speak about clients, what are their wants and needs, and what are they willing to spend? If unrealistic and can't be convinced, walk away. Really, this is something that I've had to see more and more. It makes no sense to spend like hundreds of hours on working with a client, and at the end the client is saying, "Ah, no, I don't want it." Sometimes you can't convince them, and then probably it's as well something to say, yeah, I'm walking away from that project. I don't think I'm the right designer for you. I'm not willing to create a health hazard for you or a hazard for the planet, depending on where you're at. Don't be scared of walking away from projects, guys. If it's your own business, kill the beast when it is little. Don't let your business grow so fast that you have to take every single job. Put standards and qualities into place early. And the thing is, good clients will attract good clients. If you have no bad clients, they will attract bad clients. Yeah, so they will talk to their friends, and their friends are as well not environmental conscious, and then it will be difficult. So just as a general feedback. So passive house is team play. Passive house is a team effort. Passive house is not something that you can achieve on your own. You need to work with professionals from different disciplines, I would say. So get all important parties involved as early as possible. Everything is detailed and set in stone before we start. And I think that is a big, big difference to a normal construction in Australia. In Australia, it seems like the builders sometimes just get 4 plans, yeah, an elevation plan, a floor plan, and maybe a plumbing plan. And then they say, yeah, please build that. Yeah, without really detailing things in there. And then there's one page at the end that the engineer added his standard details. Happy days. Everything is actually set in stone before we actually start. Yeah, so we're having our passive house is team play. We have the concept design. So here you want to have the passive house designer involved or consultant, the designer and architect. That could be the same person. And the builder, you want to have in the concept design, the builder already involved. Theoretically, that could be all in the same person. The designer, the passive house designer, the architect, and the builder could be all the same company, theoretically. And then the passive house certifier, especially if you're new to it, you want to get the certifier involved as early as possible. Engineer to overcome thermal bridge issues. Engineering for overcome thermal bridge issues. So speak with the engineer. How could you solve it? Somebody that understands thermal bridging makes a lot of sense. Only present to the client if it is in the budget. Don't create this fairy tale castles for client that they can't afford. Yeah, so get a price of your builder in your concept design. Make sure it is in the client's budget. And if it is in the client's budget, then present it. Because what happens if you're showing your beautiful design, they're falling in love with this beautiful fairy tale castle, but at the end, they can only afford the postcard from Disney World. Yeah, so keep that in mind. Don't show the client something they can't afford. Yeah, because they want it and they can't afford it, and then they're taking everything out. At the end, they're getting the chassis of a Ferrari, but they're leaving the engine out. They're leaving the tires out, and the thing is not functioning. before DA, the development application, people of step 1, we want to have them involved. Then HRV, manufacturer and installer, windows and doors supplier, airtightness supplier, plumber, electricians. All of them, all of these people, they have knowledge and they know how to do jobs more economical than most likely you know as a designer. You can't know everything. It's a team play. Yeah, like I don't know everything. Nobody knows everything. We are specialized in different fields of the building industry, and we need to work together to get the best outcome. Yeah, and that's the second stack that we want to do. And then keep in mind, performance comes first, invest into quality. So first the passive house approach, then solar panels, then appliances, then short-term storage, and then low embodied energy. So that's the order of importance: the passive house approach, the solar panels, the appliances, the short-term storage, and then the embodied energy. So that's how we want to look at it. The passive house design is the first step to sustainable building infrastructure. It's the lowest hanging fruit for smaller screen premium, even negative in the long run, because we're having a return of investment.